Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley. I am your host, longtime listener. Drop a like and hit the old subscribe button. It is Demetrius's birthday, and he, just like his daughter, does like strawberries. Now, he also likes ice cream, which I think I can get from Alex. Is it Alex or Sam that runs the ice cream stand? Anyway, there's a storm approaching, so it's going to be rainy tomorrow. It's not the greatest luck day. Alright, so our coop is done, but in addition to being able to have more chickens and such, there's also an incubator. So we can actually incubate new creatures from within instead of having to buy them. So that's cool. It's so hard to tell if you've gotten the... Are these ready? No. Okay, so that's it. Alright, let's just come in here and put this stuff away. In fact, let's just hit that button. And now for corn, I think I put corn in the fall chest. We're doing pretty good on hops. Let's just go like that. Now I've got a ton of corn. Do I still need 5 gold quality corn? I do. So we're gonna do that, and then that and that. Now, basically, here's what I want to do next: is just go like this and ship all of those. And now come back in here and grab these as a reminder to take them to the community center. Why do I feel like I'm missing an ancient fruit? Shouldn't I have an even number? What in the world? Why do I... Did I put one somewhere else? I don't see it in there. Where is my... What would I have done with that? Because didn't I plant them like on the same day? Oh. That would explain it. Okay. Whew. I was feeling kind of flabbergasted there for a minute. Like, how is this? I swear I planted them at the same time. I need to mess around with the stuff in here and figure out how to get those the chests anywhere working the way it's supposed to, which is you can put flooring down in between, from what I'm being told, and the flooring will connect the chests, supposedly. Let's grab 4 more hay. Drop those in there. I could have started incubating a chicken, but I'm not in that big of a hurry to get more chickens. Alright, let them out. Grab our cows. Or grab our milk pail so that we can milk the cows. Our goat's going to take a few days to get to be full grown. And then when he does, I won't need any more cheese presses. I can still just pop them into the chest, and it'll just take turns doing one after the other, so that's good. It is Friday, so we need to go to the traveling cart. I don't think I need any more mayonnaise, but let's double check just to make sure. Where was I keeping that stuff? Crafted goods? Yeah, we got 10, that's plenty. I don't need any chanterelles, do I? No. I just need purple. Oh my gosh. No, no. Almost screwed that up. I had to remember not to put all of the corn back in there. That would have been terrible. Like, went out of my way to make sure I had those to donate and then put them right back into the shipping bin. Whoops. Okay, what do we have here? Hey, I could take this goat cheese, and I think that's a community center item. I think goat's milk is also a community center item, but we'll have them eventually, so I don't need to like expedite that process. Alright, let's put that away. And then it's going to be... get this done. And then... oh. And then what? Into town to look and see if I can get some ice cream for Demetrius. And then I think since we're going up that way, I'll do some mining today. And I think I'll go iron levels. That was weird. It was like my scroll wheel was stuck. It does that sometimes where, like, I notice when I scroll through like a bunch of folders in my email, like I'm trying to scroll down a menu or whatever, it'll just scroll forever even though I've stopped. Not forever, it's like spinning the wheel on the Wheel of Fortune. $1. Yeah. Alright. Just go like that. That. I don't need that green algae. We'll take the fiddlehead fern. Okay. Let's pop into Marnie's. Oh my gosh. Just say hello. And then I think it's rabbits I can now buy. No, it's ducks. Do I need ducks for the community center? I don't think you need duck eggs or anything. Where's the animal bundle? Oh, duck egg would be one of the easier ones for me to get. Because, like, I'll get these large eggs and a duck egg. That would be 3 of the 4 that I need, and then the large goat's milk. So, yeah, let's go ahead and purchase 1 duck for now. Teat. Tete. It looks like Pete, but I don't think it's pronounced like Pete. I think it's pronounced Tete. Tay-tay. Alright, let's see if Haley's home. What's going on? Emily's having a dream. Oh, man. I just looked out and noticed that the storm last night blew over my recycling can. So I'm going to have to go clean that up. This is a weird cutscene. Emily's having this hallucinogenic dream. Wee ma. Wee ma. And then I just pop up out of nowhere and she's like, "What in tarnation? Why are you here?" I don't know, it's your dream. Maybe we should marry Emily. I know I've never married Emily. Oh, look, hey, recycling guy is here. I wonder if he's going to pick all this stuff up off the road. This is going to be customer service. I think he's going to do it. He doesn't look happy about it. And I don't blame him. But I had to put it out. They come. It's 7:30 in the morning. So like I'm doing this before work. And if I don't put it out the night before, sometimes they come too early for me. Yeah, he's picking it up. What a man. My dude. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Sorry, I was distracted. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. Huh? Maybe that's gonna give her some inspiration for her arts and crafts time. That's my dude out there. I'm sure I'm not the only one that had their recycling can knocked over. So, it's gonna be a long day for the recycling guys. Here we go. Evan. There's something special about Evan. Our destinies will intersect. Maybe. I was planning on marrying your sister. Maybe I should marry you instead. I spent 3 hours practicing my signature today. You know what? Let's go ahead and pivot and see if we can't marry Emily. If I wasn't so busy, I'd come help you on the farm. Well, you can quit your job because I'm going to make so much money on the farm that you won't even need one. How'd you like to be a stay-at-home mama? I don't know you. Man, he's not there. Ratsa-fratsa. It's 11 o'clock on a Friday. What the heck's he doing? Prehistoric tool can go right there. Let's go say hi to these two. Miss Penny says I have to read. A whole bunch of books. We'll get around to reading these one day. I was going to say, Jazz is about to walk in. She's going to block the door. He's still working on my, whatchamacallit, right? Yeah. We're just kind of saying hello to everybody at this point. Alright, so we're going to go up to Robin's. Do I need anything from Pierre? I need jade if it's not too inconvenient. I actually do need some stuff from Pierre. I don't know that I can afford both of the stuffs that I want. Apple sapling is the big one. I'm going to go ahead and get both. Now we're out of money to where I can't do anything at Robin's as far as like another upgrade. So that's kind of a bummer. But those purchases get me closer to a different community center bundle. And I think we'll still be okay with the pig situation. What did I have? Corn. Quality crops bundle. Oh, I was trying to click it over there. It'd be nice if the reward for this was a keg, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I think that's the artisan bundle. We got a preserves jar, which isn't the worst. What do I need to finish? I think it's this bundle that you get a keg. I could be wrong. So apple and pomegranate we'll have in a month. Goat cheese we would have by then. I could get jelly. I don't know. We'll see. Baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. Alright, so we need... Hang on. I need to grab another strawberry. Another cutscene. I ain't got time for these cutscenes. Oh, hello there. I don't know why I gave her that voice. Dad and I are just testing some soil samples. Okay. Don't be shy. We could use a hand, actually. Could you watch this beaker for me? I'm going to grab the last batch of samples. I'll be right back. Sure. I'll watch it. Like, why do I need to watch it? Is it going to, like, fall over or walk away? Thanks for helping out, Evan. No problem, dude. Maru's a good kid. She's my special little girl. I wouldn't want anything getting in the way of her bright future. Know what I mean? So Demetrius is like threatening me here. And I'm like, what? Just some food for thought. No, but seriously. I don't think I've ever noticed the periodic table of elements up here. Let's go look at it. Hey, sorry about that. Hope you found something to talk about while I was gone. Yeah. Yeah, we did. I was just telling him about soil samples for testing. You liar! Right, Evan? Actually, your dad was being weird. We're gonna do it. Actually, your dad... Huh? What did you say to him, Dad? Okay. We were talking about you, sweetie. I wanted to say a few things to Evan about you, but I didn't want to embarrass you. I shouldn't have lied about it. I don't think I've ever confronted him on that one. It's okay, Dad. I understand. We should get back to work before these samples crystallize. Yeah, you should. So I just kind of upset old, what's-his-face, Demetrius. I do need something built. Let's actually look at what we need for... The deluxe barn is 25,000 G. And then wood and stone. Alright, hey, this is great. Periodic table. Man, I can't do anything other than just have it say periodic table. I needed to look up the atomic mass of chromium. Okay, so all of our errands have been run. It's 1 o'clock. Let's just drop some stuff. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. So, I guess I can't really do much in terms of what you call it. Let's take care of this. And then I'm going to come in here before I finish. Wait. So let's go and put these away. Let's put those away. These can stay out. I think we're okay. Now, I need to buy some bait. That's all my money. So we could stay up until we pass out. Although we'd wake up tomorrow with half energy. What we would gain from it would be the extra time to catch some fish. I don't know that that's really worth it. I mean, money would be nice. I'm not going to lie. And I have cheese that I could just eat right away. So... yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy 3 more bait to now where there's literally going to be no financial penalty for passing out. It's just the cheese, which, like, I've got plenty of cheese and basically an infinite source of it for now. Not infinite, but, like, there's no way I need that much cheese. So I'm totally fine using a piece to catch, 5 or 6 more fish, it gets worth it. So we're going to be fishing a while. So I'll tell you about my, oh my gosh, are we going to catch any fish during this fishing expedition? So this weekend, I was in Pennsylvania, this past weekend, playing in a 40 and over, yes, 40 and over, I just turned 40 in March. And I was playing in a 40 and over men's fast pitch softball tournament. And I hadn't played fast pitch softball in 18 years. We played 4 games, and I am super duper sore. Yesterday was really bad, because we played 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday, and then drove 9 hours from Pennsylvania back to Tennessee, and didn't get back till 2 a.m. So I was super tired and incredibly sore yesterday. Today I'm still sore, but not quite as bad. I think I need one more day taking it easy, and then I'm going to hit the chiropractor. I've been needing to go to the chiropractor anyway, but these last few days of doing things I haven't done in a long time have certainly made me a hurting cowboy. So, but I played actually quite well considering I hadn't done it in a long time. I had to play third base, which, if you've ever watched a girls' softball game, especially when they show it on TV, the college levels, it's super fast paced. And, third base and first base, you're usually playing in front of the bag on basically a little league infield. It's 60 feet bases, so you're standing 50 feet from the guy. This is a grown man hitting a softball, and they can hit some hot ones at you. I had one get by me late in the tournament that the guy hit so hard that reaction number 1 was get your shin out of the way so it doesn't hit your shin, and reaction 2 was then try to catch it. But I only had time to do one of 2 of those things, and I'm glad that I chose to move my shin first, because I don't know if I would have got my glove to it. It barely missed me, and then obviously went on out into the outfield. But I had some nice plays. I had one diving stop that I got up and had to make a quick throw, and the throw was a little bit low, but the first baseman should have caught it, and he didn't. So that kind of stunk, but typically that's a play that would get made, and for me would have been a pretty awesome play. But anyway, I hit okay. I had a double, 2 walks, and got hit by 1 pitch. But thankfully it hit me kind of right on the hip where there's a lot of meat. So it didn't hurt too bad. We got ripped off in 1 game. And I wouldn't even necessarily call it being ripped off. It was just a scenario where neither of the umpires knew the rule. Our team did, and we were trying to take advantage of the rule. Well, several of the guys on our team knew the rule. The umpires didn't. And so they made the wrong call based on the rule book. We started, pleading our case. They basically deferred to the guy that was running the tournament, and he came out and said that we were wrong too, even though we weren't. So then we were really, upset. And then this other umpire, this 19-year-old kid comes running out there you guys need to get off the field, and starts shoving my dad. And rule number 1 of, arguing with umpires or coaches or whatever is you don't put your hands on a guy. That's just how things get escalated. And when he did that, one of the guys on our team was livid. And this is a guy that was like 260 pounds, 6'5". He was a pitcher in the minor leagues, like a really good athlete. And like he's like 50 now, so he's got dad strength too. And he comes out there like, get your hands off of him. And I'm now out there, and I'm 175 pounds soaking wet trying to hold this guy back. And it was like, at that point, everybody's just trying to de-escalate things. Thankfully, my dad took it well. But, I mean, he's 74. So, if he would have got into a brawl, I don't know if his heart would have handled it. So, nonetheless, things cooled down. The worst part about it, so what happened was we had a runner on third, and we were down by 1 run in the last inning. And there was 1 out. And it was my brother on third, who's really fast. And so, basically, in a scenario like that, if the ball is hit on the ground, your first instinct is to go, unless it's like right back to the pitcher. And so, the worst case scenario is that they hit a ground ball right at the third baseman that they field cleanly. And that's exactly what happened. It hits a hard ground ball. The third baseman fields it cleanly, and my brother had already broke for home. Like, you got to kind of go as soon as it's on the ground and not at the pitcher. So, he realizes he's going to be out, so he gets himself in a rundown. And the runner, or the batter, before he even hit the ball, like, we told him, like, on a ground ball, make sure you get to second. Like, basically saying, like, if my brother's in a rundown, you got to get to second. Like, he'll try to stay in the rundown long enough so that at least you're not still on first when all this is said and done. So, my brother gets in a rundown. He yells, get to second. And now the third baseman's still, like, kind of running at my brother. And when he gets closer to home, he throws it to the catcher. And my brother immediately turns and runs. He's still, the catcher's still like 5-10 feet away. He's not in imminent danger of being tagged out. And according to the rule book, you can make your own baseline as long as you're not like blatantly avoiding a tag. And he was not avoiding a tag at this point. So as soon as he turns and starts running back in the direction of third base, he veers off, kind of toward the infield in fair territory and runs into the third baseman, who was like trying to get out of the way at this point, but he wasn't out of his way. So he runs into the third baseman. And it's basically a scenario where when the umpire sees that, it's a judgment call whether he was trying to avoid the tag or not. If he's not trying to avoid the tag, he can run over that direction if he wants to. It's up to the defense to get out of his way. The thing got me there. Wait. I don't want to pass out because I want to plant these trees. So we're going to fish and then just freeze time. In fact, we'll do 2 more casts. But anyway, we knew the rule. They didn't. I'm sure some of the players on their team knew the rule, but none of them had the courage or decency to stand up and say it. Why am I getting so much seaweed? So anyway, it should have been obstruction. I'm going until I get another fish. This is ridiculous. It should have been what's called obstruction. And my brother either should have been awarded third or home. Generally speaking, you award them the next base. But it's arguable, it's debatable that you could just say, we're giving you the base that you were going to. We would have been okay with that. But he doesn't call obstruction. He just basically says, because once my brother ran into the third baseman, he made it clear that he ran into the third baseman by then falling to the ground and yelling obstruction. So once that happened, instead of him getting obstruction, he just got tagged out. So basically, the umpire was saying it's still a live play, and you're out. Okay? So if you're following all of this so far, now he's out, and our other runner, the batter that hit the ball, had run to second. So he did his job getting to second before the play was over. This coming back here actually allows me to do this. I'll still pass out just so we don't... Oh my gosh, close it. Just so it's not a complete cheat. So anyway, the guy gets to second. They call my brother out. And then the argument ensues. And granted, like, it was an argument. Like, it wasn't like a casual conversation. Like, we were letting them know that we thought they were wrong. And why. And my dad is a very knowledgeable ball player. Like, he knows the rule book inside and out. And he's coached for a long time to where he knows what to get an umpire to say so that he can win his argument. So, like, the first thing he says when he goes out to the umpire is, was he trying to avoid a tag when he ran into the third baseman, or was he just running back in the direction of third and veered off towards the infield? And the umpire said he wasn't, in the act of avoiding a tag. He just ran out of the baseline. And so now my dad had him. Like, he makes his own baseline as long as he's not avoiding the tag. It's up to the defense to get out of his way. So he's pleading that case. I'm going to go ahead and start selling off diamonds. We've got a ton of them. We don't need that many. I don't know why I haven't really been watching that closely, but we've got a bunch of stuff here. I think I need frozen tears for crafting at some point. We're keeping the rubies because I can use those later. But all this other stuff here, we can actually sell. So we've got a bunch of stuff we can sell here to where we'll actually make a decent amount of money today. So anyway, he gets the umpire to say what he wanted him to say to put us in a position to win the dispute. But then they just wouldn't then admit that they didn't know the rule and that, oh, that's the rule? Oh, well then he's safe. No, they wouldn't do that. So they called him out, and then they had, then to make matters worse, they made our runner go back to first. And we're like, why are you making him go back to first? You didn't call it a dead ball, because if it was a dead ball, how did they tag him out? Like, if it was a dead ball, it was a dead ball because it was obstruction. So it was either obstruction or it was a live play, and he has every right to go to second. And they still wouldn't change their mind on that. It was like, come on, guys. It's got to be one or the other. It can't be both. So it was both, according to them. And then the good part of all of this, when it all came said and done, or the funny part, anyway, yeah, that's a pretty good day right there. 20 grand because we sold off a bunch of that stuff. The best part about it was, since it was a 40 and over tournament, you were allowed one pinch runner per inning. It was whoever made the last out, which in this scenario was my brother, who's really fast. So they put him on first as the pinch runner, and he just stole second anyway. So it ended up not mattering whether they put him on first or second, but it was still just one of those things where, like, we weren't really thinking about that when we were still arguing the call. So anyway, it was just wild. The next guy ended up hitting a hard ground ball right at the shortstop, and he got out, and the game was over. So we lost 1-0. It was a really good game, and it was just a shame that it ended with such controversy. If they had gotten the call right, we at least tie it and go into extra innings. All right, so Demetrius is saying thanks. So what we did actually worked out to... Oh, no, we gave him the birthday gift too. And now he wants a fresh melon, which we can do. We can also do fresh radishes if he wants some of those. Or fresh tomatoes. Oh, wait. Time is frozen. Dang it. But anyway, we probably would have at least, gone to extra innings and had a chance, but no. Alright, let's go up to the shed And we're going summer chest. Just hit that for now. I don't think I need that many tomatoes. I know I don't need that many radishes. We'll keep 5. Hops were good. I need a melon for that quest, but I want to have it isolated. Yeah, that looks good there. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have some battery packs tomorrow. But it was fun. Got to play some softball for the first time in a long time. There's our duck. Where's the other eggs? I'm missing an egg. Anybody see it? There. Alright. We're getting closer to having gold, large eggs. Getting some gold quality. Still not all high quality milks. It's a little bit frustrating that luck has some impact on like the quality of the milk that you get or whatever. I don't know if I still need more milk. I think I do. Yeah. So we'll save that. And then everything not on this first row actually... See, I have too much stuff in my freaking summer chest, y'all. Those can go in there. And then... Yeah, we're waiting on spangles to try and get a bigger stack, is what the issue is there. Let's plant, I guess, more radishes, right? They take 6 days. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the scroll wheel sensitivity on my new mouse is a little unpredictable. It's okay though. Alright, so selling all of that stuff. I don't think that's enough to where it would have given me enough to get the shed, or the big barn upgrade, so not real worried about that. Emily wants jade. I'm going to do that, because that'll make her happy, and I think we're going to try and marry Emily. Change of plans. What else do we have on here? Pam wants a pale ale. I need oak resin to be able to do that. Where do I need to go now? We need to upgrade something here. We're going to go watering can. Hoe is my last priority, because some of the soil will still already be tilled, but I'll need to water all of it on the first day of fall. So I want a gold watering can if possible. What is this? Invasive crab species living in the skies? So a stone crab. I don't think that's going to get done because we're not going to be on the levels where we will encounter those. So we need to go visit Emily, Clint. I don't need to go to the museum. We need to go to Demetrius. I guess I can check trash here. Say hi to Shane. What's up, dude? We could say hi to Penny when we go back over there. She's going to be sitting in front of the museum. Can I get in here? No. Almost, though. Come on. There we go. Am I friends with her enough to get in here? Yes. That's the cutscene indication. It never rains in Calico. Yeah, I know. Alright, so she's happy. We got an achievement there. Gopher. We got 600 bucks for that. And I think we get well, maybe we don't get money for the Demetrius quest. Kind of thought we did, but maybe it just makes him happy. Alright, so we're going to go to Clint's. We're going to pick up our axe, bust that geode, and then have him upgrade our watering can. We'll say hi to Penny first. Nope, can't squeeze through there. I didn't think so. Okay, hey Clint, how's she going? Alright. We got the gold pickaxe. We're gonna bust a geode. I don't think I need that. Let's see if I need it in my collection. Yes, thought so. Alright, now we're just gonna upgrade our watering can. So we still need another like 9,600 bucks to be able to do the next upgrade. I was gonna go to the mine carts, but then I realized I want to stop in and see Demetrius. So that's not going to be the right move. We want to go on foot or on horseback. Okay. Some weather, huh? Yep. Is there anything I need to buy from her still? I know I need the workbench, but I don't need it yet. I want to wait until I have the big shed. Alright, so he's happy, and he gave me $5.50 for that. So that's cool. Alright, we're going to go to the mines, and we're going to try and get iron and coal. Those are our primary targets here. So it's going to be level 60 that we're going to basically just spam. Because we can go like that. Now each time we come down, it'll reset. Oh my gosh, turn and hit him. So black bouncy dudes are something that I'm okay kind of going out of my way for. That last one I probably should have bailed on simply because I knew I would have to deal with the slime too. It's probably not worth it, but it's okay. We're gonna just... I wanted that other... Yeah, one swing. You know what? I'm gonna just bob and weave right there and come down here so I can get these guys and this jade. There we go. Haha! Nobody can touch me. Alright, there's one piece there. And a ladder. No good, though. That level is surprisingly unproductive, it seems like, most of the time. Wow, that one's pretty void of anything. Yeah, there's some over there, but I don't want to have to go that far out of the way for it. Forget it. Not for one piece. I don't care about the quartz enough. What's going on? And even, I was talking about the softball game. After the game, I actually went up to the umpire and I told him, like, no hard feelings, but do yourself a favor and go and look up the rule, like just Google obstruction, and you'll find the literal description of that rule. And it actually does say about, fielders having to avoid the runner. I don't know the exact language. I did look at it over the weekend just to show somebody else on our team who was like, I believe you guys. Like, if your dad says that's the rule, then that's the rule. There was my dad had one game, like when he was coaching when he was younger, or maybe even playing, where he didn't know the rule, and it turned out that if he would have, it could have impacted the outcome of the game. So he kind of made a vow to himself that he would never let that happen again. So he studied the rule book and always carried one with him when he played to show an umpire, in a scenario where it's like they're saying the rule is one thing. It's one thing to argue out or say for balls or strikes. Like, that's just a judgment call. But when it's a matter of the rules, those are defined. You know what I mean? So, like, if I can just show you in the rule book where I know I'm right and you're wrong, some umpires they respect that. They're okay with that. Some, they're like, get that rule book out of my face. I don't need a rule book. And it's like, now you're just proving that you don't know or you just want to, prove that you've got some authority here or whatever. Because if you really thought you were right, you'd be totally fine with me opening up this rule book, because I'd just be making a fool of myself, right? Yeah. So, anyway, enough talk of softball. But I was trying to, basically trying to get, the kid that was umpiring was pretty young. He was maybe 18. Probably like 16. And he'd probably been told by his coaches, or he'd seen umpires in the past call a runner out for being out of the baseline. And to them, that basically means, if I don't run within a certain distance of, like, the actual line on the field, I'm out. That is totally not the case. If I hit the ball to the fence in right center field and go running, and I round first, and I could run all the way out into the outfield grass before I go to second if I want. I'm not out of the baseline. And an umpire would never call you out in that scenario. But yet, when you're being chased, like someone's trying to tag you, or whatever, to them, the rule changes about the baseline. The only thing that the rule says about the baseline is that the runner makes their own, except for when the defense is in the act of trying to apply a tag. Then they can't go out of what is to be considered like a natural direct line to the base. There's a play in baseball that you can do called a skunk in the outfield. And you can only do it in baseball because you can lead. In softball, you can't lead. Like, you have to wait till the pitcher throws the ball. But in baseball, you can leave anytime you want. So what you do is there's runners on first and third. The runner on first just starts running, like at a jog, mind you, but they just start running out towards the right field. Like nowhere near towards second. They're just running out towards right field, basically. And the objective is to get the pitcher to step off. And as soon as the pitcher steps off and starts like going towards that runner, they can't keep running out towards right field, because then that is essentially them avoiding being tagged, kind of thing. But as long as they either stand still or oh my gosh. If they either stand still or run directly toward first or second, they're fine. And what the objective of the play is to essentially create a stalemate to where the pitcher has to decide what the heck he's going to do. Is he going to go and try and get the runner out that's standing out in the outfield? Because if he does, the runner that's on third is going to take off and run home. And what usually happens is both runners advance because they get too far out towards the outfield. The guy breaks for home, they throw it home, he's safe, and then the guy that was out in the outfield breaks towards second and gets there. I've seen it a few times. You can Google it on like YouTube. So anyway, the smart play in that scenario, if you're the pitcher, is to just get back on the mound and throw the next pitch. Like, don't worry about that guy way out there in the outfield, because once you throw the pitch, he's got to get to second if the batter hits it. So if he's way out in right field, he's got a long way to go, kind of deal. So, anyway. Alright, it's 7:20. How are we doing on our collection here? 79. We got 21 coal, which is okay. But I'd kind of like to have a little bit more iron out of this run. I was going to say, let's move it up, but I already did. Nope, nothing there that time. I got to get going here in a little bit, but not in a super rush. The place I'm going isn't even open yet. So need to leave in about 20 minutes or thereabouts. Ooh, do we need that yellow scroll, or did we already, is that one of the ones we already got? Yeah, we got another one. That's big. Those can be hard to get, all four of them sometimes. I just wanted to see what was up there. There's nothing that I want, so let's go. Alright, we're at 91 and 31 coal, which is way more coal than we would need to smelt as much iron as we got, so that's good at least. I kind of, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was going to say, I kind of want that. Oh my gosh. I want the iron, but I also wanted all those black bouncy dudes. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on coal collection here. Can I get there? Had to use some energy. We've been mining all day and haven't had to eat. That's what I'm talking about. I would have probably stayed longer on that floor if it hadn't been for that ghost. Three ladders to pick from. Which one should we choose? You know what? I heard black bouncy dudes. Let's just look. No. Not going too far out of my way. Especially if I don't even know where they are. Nope. Let's at least get, like, one more decent floor. This one could be okay. I mean, I have to deal with a ghost and a slime, but there's several black bouncies. Yeah, we're at 40 coal. And we got a ladder. Heck yeah. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I was about to go back in. Just to force a habit. We missed the Adventurers Guild, so we can't sell that broken trident or whatever it is, but that's not a huge deal. Let's just see if there's anything up here we need to deal with. I doubt it, but sometimes there's foraging up there, and I a lot of times forget to look up there for anything. Because there's not a whole lot of reason to go up there, typically. We are about due for another train to come by. It's been a few weeks. I mean, how often does a train freaking come through this town? And it never stops. The train never, ever stops in Stardew Valley. Or in Pelican Town. What's up with that? Alright, so let's go to the mining chest and just hit that button for now. And then we're keeping 15 frozen tears, I guess. Now, let's grab coal. Let's grab some copper and iron, but not too much. And let's grab 3 of those. We're going to just put all of it in here. So boom, 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 boom. We'll keep smelting all of that stuff. We've got 53 gold bars. That's pretty good. Let's... You know what? It doesn't matter. Coffee beans. Coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans. Hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders. Navy beans. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Anybody remember that Adam Sandler bit? The Lunch Lady song. It's good stuff. Yeah, we're not making any money because we put some veggies in there earlier. I need to turn off auto petting because I like to go and say hello to our buddy Cooper. We can now craft iridium sprinklers, although we need, you guessed it, iridium for that. I can also craft a seed maker. And we're to level 9, which puts us one step away from... that gives us 25,000, doesn't it? Or are we still shy? I can't remember. Was it 4,600 or 6,400 or 5,600? Oh, we spent some money throughout the day anyway, because we upgraded our thing. So, alright. Let's just look at the calendar. Nothing for the next couple of days, and then we'll look out here. We got some battery packs, wheat, hops, peppers, that's it. We do have some mail, and the last thing I want to look at is right here. That actually might be worth making because I can like throw all my strawberries in there, I can throw my ancient fruits in there, and have the ancient fruit ready for when the greenhouse is ready. So I can kind of plant them right away. But I don't need to do that. Stupid gnat that was in here yesterday is still in here. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.